Hey, it's the Green Miles with a tip just in time for summer picnic season. Now, a lot of people are going to be heading out for barbecues, heading out to outdoor movies this summer, bringing with them wine and beer. Now, we often talk about selecting an organic or sustainably produced wine or beer, but packaging can make just as much of a difference, not only from a carbon footprint standpoint, but from a convenience standpoint and an economics point of view. Now, for a glass bottle of wine or beer, about 35 to 40% of the weight of what you're lugging around is made up by the glass container. If you use boxed wine or a can of beer, you can dramatically cut that weight and by extension cut the carbon footprint because the brewery, the winemaker, doesn't have to transport all that glass to you in addition to that wine or beer that you want so much. Now, before we really get into this boxed wine and canned beer, look, if you are somebody who just has to get in your SUV and drive to Whole Foods and pay $20 for a bottle of wine, by all means, go ahead. I am not here to judge you. Well, maybe a little bit. But boxed wine is being made now by more winemakers offering more varieties at a better value to consumers. I think that's why you're going to be seeing more and more of it. Now, boxed wine can also be a great choice because with a bottle of wine, if it's got a cork in it, it's subject to cork taint. There's a chemical compound that can get into the wine, ruin about 5% of the bottles of wine. You're not going to get that with boxed wine. The other thing is when you open this bottle, it's only good for a day or two. Boxed wine stays good for up to 45 days. Now, when you're done with the box of wine, you can pull out the pouch, recycle the package, and you've dramatically cut the carbon footprint of what you're drinking. There's also Tetra Paks now. Now, it's hard to believe that this little Tetra Pak has almost as much wine as this full bottle. Only downside to this Tetra Pak is it's not recyclable. Same thing with cans of beer. Beer can get ruined by sunlight, can get skunked. A can gives you full protection from that. And really, what is a can of beer except a tiny little keg? And the beer snobs will tell you beer tastes best out of a keg. For more tips on sustainability, go to thegreenmiles.com.